Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 7. We want to present about the pollution at Kelantan River. We use technology solution which is Aqua Guardian system. This is our team members, me and my friend, and Isri, Anisha, Farah, and Khaira. This is our list of content for this project. We go to case study identification. The study highlights the effect of pollution and human activity by analyzing the water quality trends of the Kelantan River downstream in Peninsular Malaysia between 2005 and 2018. Increased building, land use change, and wastewater outflow are all causes for the pollution. This is graph for the value water quality index for each season from year 2005 to 2018. Next, we go to water parameters. There are 6 key water quality parameters, which is pH, DO, POD, COD, TSS, and AM. These parameters using the National Water Quality Standard, which is NWQS. The research found that the water quality declined from class 2, which is good, in 2005 to class 4 is poor by 2018. The related governments or private authorities that are responsible on this pollution river issue. First, the Kelantan Department of Irrigation and Drainage, which is JPS Kelantan. They are responsible for the management of rivers and main drainage system. JPS collaborates with local authorities to enforce law aimed at addressing river and coastal pollution in the state. The second, the Department of Environment DOE, responsible for monitoring and enforcing laws related to environmental pollution. It is including river pollution. The DOE collaborates with other agencies to ensure compliance with environmental regulations. Lastly, the Department of Environment JS are responsible for monitoring and enforcing laws related to environmental pollution, including river pollution. JS works in collaboration with other agencies to ensure compliance with environmental regulation.
Next, we move on about environmental impact of polluted river. We are focusing on 3 sections, which is environment, economic, and also human health. Firstly, let's talk about the degradation of aquatic ecosystem. Polluted rivers are often affected by runoff from urbanization, agriculture, and also construction. These sources introduce pollutants such as total surface solid, biochemical oxygen demand, and also chemical oxygen demand. This pollutants reduce water clarity and oxygen level and make it difficult for aquatic life to thrive. Next, polluted river result in a loss of biodiversity. Agricultural runoff and sewage discharge contribute high level of ammonia, nitrogen, and chemical pollutant of pesticide and untreated waste. This often harms species abundance and diversity, disrupt food web, and even lead to habitat loss. The last one is pollution lead to ecosystem imbalance. Industrial discharge and land use charge alter the natural pH level and introduce contaminant that disrupt the delicate balance of aquatic ecosystem, causing further harms to both flora and fauna. Next, in economic, Water pollution can have several detrimental effects. First, it can lead to decreased livelihood opportunities. Pollution from domestic, industrial, and agricultural runoff impair water quality, reducing fish ability and agricultural productivity. Second is increased treatment costs are a major concern. Urban and industrial waste discharge often necessitate intensive water treatment to remove pollutants like the total suspended solid, chemical oxygen demand, or also ammonia. The last one is reduce tourism and recreation is another economic consequence. Sedimentation and chemical pollution from land use, change, and monsoon runoff can discourage tourism activities due to reduced dissolved oxygen level and visible pollution. Now, let's turn our attention to the human health impact. One of the most immediate concerns is the risk of contaminated water. Sewage and agricultural runoff, especially during monsoon, can elevate level of bio-oxygen demand, chemical oxygen demand, and ammonia that promoting waterborne disease. Furthermore, water pollution can lead to the decline in drinking water quality. Untainted wastewater and monsoon-induced runoff result in poor water quality, often categorized as Class 4 due to the high level of total suspended solid, ammonia, and low dissolved oxygen level. The last one is indirect health impact are also concerned. Depleted resource for fishing and agriculture due to the long-term contamination can lead to the food insecurity, malnutrition, and also economic challenges.
Moving on to the next subtopic, which is proposed integrated mitigation measures. I'm going to explain the short-term actions first, which includes all the physical, chemical, and biological actions. So first and foremost is enhanced wastewater treatment enforcement. It is important to mandate factories to install and upgrade wastewater treatment facilities to meet environmental standards. Regular inspections and penalties for non-compliance should be implemented. Secondly is floating trash barriers. It is crucial to install floating barriers along critical sections of the river to capture solid waste and prevent further spread downstream. Thirdly, riverbank cleanup campaigns. It is also good to organize community-driven initiatives to remove accumulated waste along the riverbanks, as this actually serves both as remediation and awareness building. Next would be the chemical measure. Firstly is the use of coagulants and flocculants. It is to employ chemical coagulants, for example, alum or ferric chloride, and flocculants in hotspots where industrial effluents are released. This will help in reducing suspended solids and pollutants in the water. Next is neutralization ponds. It is also important to install temporary neutralization ponds near factories to chemically treat acidic or alkaline wastewater before discharging it into the river. Next would be biological actions. Firstly is bioremediation. It is to introduce bioremediation techniques using microbial cultures to degrade organic pollutants in the river. Secondly would be phytoremediation zones. Plant aquatic plants such as water hyacinths, vetiver grass, and cattails in polluted areas to absorb heavy metals and nutrients from the water. Next would be the long-term measure, which also includes the physical, biological, and also chemical measures. Firstly is to centralize wastewater treatment plants. It is to construct centralized wastewater treatment systems for industrial zones to ensure proper treatment before effluent reaches the river. Secondly is buffer zones along riverbanks. It is also crucial to establish buffer zones with vegetation to act as natural filters and prevent direct discharge of pollutants. Thirdly is monitoring infrastructure. It is good to install automated water quality monitoring stations at multiple points along the river to track pollution levels in real time and identify polluting sources. Next would be in terms of chemical measures. Firstly is pollution taxation on hazardous chemicals. It is important to implement taxes or levies on industries using hazardous chemicals to incentivize the adoption of cleaner production processes. Secondly is industrial waste minimization programs. It is important to encourage factories to adopt cleaner technologies, recycling, and resource recovery to minimize waste generation. Last but not least is biological measure. Firstly is constructed wetlands. It is to design and implement artificial wetlands that use biological processes to filter and clean wastewater before it enters the river. Secondly is the reintroduction of native species. It is to restore populations of native fish and aquatic plants that plays a role in maintaining ecosystem balance and natural purification processes. Last but not least is community-based conservation programs. It is also crucial and very important to engage local communities in river stewardship programs, empowering them to participate in long-term biological monitoring and protection efforts.
Moving on to the next topic, there are two ways that I would like to share on public awareness campaign. So here, I showcase the core message of our campaign with this impactful poster. It highlights the pressing issue of river pollution and its far-reaching consequences. The tagline, "What flows in the rivers returns to us," emphasizes the interconnectedness of our actions and the environment. The hashtags Save Our Rivers and Clean Rivers for Bright Future aim to create a unified call for action on social media, encouraging widespread participation. Now, let's explore the critical aspect outlined in the poster. Starting with the environmental and health impacts of the river pollution. These are the environmental impacts, which are ecosystem destruction, biodiversity loss, soil contamination, and groundwater contamination. Below the environmental impacts is the health impact of the river pollution. First is waterborne diseases. Next, mental health effects and food chain impacts. Now, let's focus on the media campaign, which plays a crucial role in spreading the awareness about river pollution. As you can see, we have utilized two major platforms, which are news websites and social media. On the news website, we propose using short ads or public service announcement that effectively communicate the urgency of keeping the rivers clean. This announcement can include actionable steps for individuals and businesses. News outlets are powerful tools to reach a diverse audience, especially those who may not engage on social media platforms. On Instagram, we highlight how visually engaging posts, infographics, and videos can raise awareness globally. A single image showcasing polluted river versus a clean river can spark powerful emotion and inspire action. By leveraging both traditional media and digital platforms, our campaign ensures we reach all age groups and demographics, leaving no one behind in the fight to save our rivers.
Okay, for innovative solution for water pollution control, which is aqua garden system. The aqua garden system is a sustainable and flexible solution for large tropical river like the Kelantan River. It addresses pollution, restore ecosystem, and involve the local community. Okay, first for innovative development, which is multi-layer floating barrier. The innovation is designed to capture waste from large debris to microplastic in tropical river. It allows water to flow freely without harming aquatic life, made with corrosion-resistant materials for durability, and it can withstand strong current, heavy waste load, and monsoon flood. And so for the solution is Kelantan River face severe plastic and organic debris pollution, especially during monsoon flood. So this barrier will block this pollutant from moving downstream or reaching the ocean. By trapping debris that clogs waterway, this barrier will help prevent flooding in downstream areas such as Kota Baru. Okay, next we will go for the second innovative development, which is construct wetland with native plant innovation. The innovation will use local plant like water spinach and hyacinth on engineered platform to clean agriculture runoff, and it acts as dual purpose, which filter water and provide habitats for fish and birds. And for the solution, construct wetland will absorb fertilizer and pesticides from plantation, reducing river pollution and eutrophication. This ecosystem support will restore habitat, boost the biodiversity, and support local fishing communities. And for the last innovative development, which is smart monitoring network with predictive analytics, innovation real-time monitoring, which is IoT sensor will track water quality, measuring turbidity, oxygen level, and heavy metals. Advanced analytic focus pollution trends and identify hotspots for targeted intervention. These alerts are sent during pollution spikes, such as oil spill or fertilizer runoff after heavy rains. And for the solution is one major challenge in managing the Kelantan River is the lack of real-time actionable data. So the monitoring network provide continuous updates, empowering authorities to act quickly. This predictive analytic focus resource on the most polluted area for effective cleanup.
Okay, that's all for us. Thank you.